Welcome to day one of Vlogmas 2023. As you can see, I'm off on a flight in South Africa. So why don't you follow along and see what I get up to and maybe keep me accountable for my crochet and knitting progress. Or maybe lack off. Let's see how we get on with all the travel. And maybe we can find some relevant vintage patterns to throw in too, but let's go right back to the start of the day and another flight altogether. Now, I'm hoping this Vlogmas I will have some interesting content for you, and it'll be a short interlude for you from all of the holiday prep madness that may be going on around. So I hope it'll be fun for you to join me this Vlogmas season. Now, as I couldn't sleep, I was getting on with my Geo Gradient shawl, and yes, you will know I am crocheting my section 4, so it's definitely my interpretation of Stephen West's Make Along this year. And apologies for the lack of light on this video clip, but everyone else was sleeping, something which I dearly wished I could have been doing too. Here's hoping I'm not too tired to keep up with all of the editing, but fingers crossed. Patternistas, welcome to a little insert for all the Advents. And I say all the Advents because I've forgotten I bought one and bought an extra one. Anyway, let's get to that in a second. I also bought a little countdown reindeer, which will open. So we've got 24 days of Advent till Christmas Day here. If you celebrate some other holidays, then maybe this will count down to a different one. But anyway, And I thought, although he's got like a painted on scarf, I think we maybe need to knit him his own scarf, do we? See if we can do that. So at the Scottish Yarn Festival, I'm not sure if this is showing up properly. It looks like quite an orangey colour on this. Can I get a better light? No. It's actually quite a pillar boxy red in a muted way. Does that make sense? It's like a red, not an orangey red. Anyway, if I put these two together, maybe it'll see. No, it still looks more orangey. It's more bluey than that, I would say. Anyway, can I make this is the DK version of the 80% Shetland, 20% Cheviot wool that Eva has put together, and it's in the colourway called Duncan. And it was grown in Scotland, spun in Yorkshire, transformed by you. So let's see if we can make a little advent scarf. Debating how I do a hat round the antlers. Any ideas? A hat in the middle or hat with antlers sticking out of the hat? That's what I want to do, but I need to make sure I can do the measurements. Anyway, let's start with the scarf, see if we can do a little project to knit our advent calendar a scarf. So, what advents do we have? Well, the one I forgot about was the one that I ordered very early on. And do I have the card here? Yes, so it came in this gorgeous bag, and it's from Giddy Yarns. And it's been gorgeously packed. Get lost in a good yarn. She says, I hope you enjoy your yarn. Please tag me on social media to share your finished items. And there's all of the details there from Helen as to how to get in touch with her. Giddy Yarns on website, Instagram, Facebook. And she's got Giddy Knits podcast on YouTube. So go and have a look for her. And this year she did a Midsummer's Night's Dream advent, and look at those gorgeous colours. So the picture inspirations were what inspired me most to start with, and then she's got 10 gram 4-ply minis of 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, so basically a sock base. And she's got 24 of the 10 grams, and then she has, spoiler alert by the way, in case you haven't opened yours yet, she has a full skein on the 25th. So we have, she says, with the exception of one or two, the colourways in this year's advent are included chronologically to the play, The Midsummer's Night's Dream, of course, by Shakespeare. So you can read along with it if you like too. So we will have a bit of a theme, I think, going here. And given the travels through Africa and it almost getting to their midsummer, I thought this was quite appropriate as an advent. But yeah, mostly, I don't know if you can see, just drawn to those colours. So fingers crossed that will work. Now, because I don't want to have a spoiler alert and open the full skein ahead of everyone else, I'm debating what colours might work with it. So I have a potential in the Plucky Litters colourway, which is Good Old Pip. This is a Primo Fingering. I don't know if this is going to come out, but it's a slaty grey purpley colour, which sort of reminds me as the outline here of all these colours. So that to me was probably my first choice. But then I also have a Skinny Singles from Hedgehog Fibre, so another single yarn which is 100% merino wool, so obviously slightly different base, but it's got these gorgeous pink colours which may be too close to the original individual design, who we know. So there's two options there as an additional skein. And then she has individual days. Can I find a number one? In this bag without too much rustling. Edit this out so we can find number one. Oh, I found it there. Look, we have number one. So let's see what she has and maybe which colour is going to work best until we can open day number 25. Ooh, apologies for the rustling. Again, spoilers, if you've not opened yours yet, you're a day behind for whatever reason, please look away now and switch off the sound. Ooh! So we have, I think that comes out, a beautiful pale yellow. Anyone into Midsummer's Night's Dream? Think what this colourway might be called? We're going to play a guessing game. So, I was going to say, it says, the course of true love never did run smooth. Any clues now? Lysander in love with Hermia. So that is day one. We start with a pale yellow colour. So, do we think contrast maybe still? Possibly. The yellows in this would also look quite nice too. Oh, confusion, confusion. But there, we have day one of the Giddy Yarns Advent. Gorgeously soft. These must take such an effort to dye up and do as tiny mini skeins like this, all wrapped up in beautiful packaging. So let's put this back in day one. The second advent, I got even more rustle, so apologise. This is from Ducky Darlings. Now, she has done 24 10 grams as well of her superwash merino nylon 4-ply plus 100 gram undyed yarn. I've taken 100 gram undyed yarn out already. Maybe. Now, she doesn't seem to. These were all random colours, and I don't think she's numbered them. So definitely big spoiler alert. I'm going to pull one out for day one. It may be one that you've not got. I don't know how she's done all of her advents to know if Hayley has put all of the same sort of colours in each pack or if they're random colours that she's schemed up. So, really sure there's no days or anything else on here. So we're just going to pick one out. Looks like there's more than 24 in here, doesn't there? Gorgeous colours. Sort of gold and pale. You can maybe see a colour through. Let's see what we can see. So yeah, if you've got this advent, maybe look away until you've got to day 24 because you may have the same colourway but on a different day. Ooh, what a lovely mix of colours. Oh, I do love her colourways. Look at this one. This one's going to come out as an amazing colour. So she's obviously got an undyed skein that's going to go in contrast with these. Can you really get to see this colour? It's got greens and yellows and blues, some pinks, all of the colour in there. Ooh, that's going to be a gorgeous 10 gram mini skein. Excellent. So that's our day one from Ducky Darlings, and because they're obviously not numbered, they've obviously been a bit easier to do, so this was a very affordable advent if you not come across them. They're from Derbyshire in the UK. And then I had bought a Notions advent from, and if you see me on Instagram you'll know I buy lots of things from this Etsy seller. It is Rainbow Moonbeam Gifts. It comes in this big gorgeous box. And she was doing a Notions advent, which I thought, wouldn't that be fun? So comes again, spoiler alert, if you've got this gorgeous, lovely packaging. And she has numbered them all. So again, apologise for rattling. Ooh. Day one definitely rattles. Ooh, it's obviously in a little box or a little metal pouch. Ooh, we got Santa bringing our treat on day one. Wait a sec. No giveaway. Maybe, do you think some stitch markers? Shall we see? Progress keepers. Yay! Some light bulb, multicoloured. You see these multicoloured stitch markers. Oh, we could never have enough of those. So yeah, gorgeous. 10 with those in for day one. Excellent. So yes, as I said, I'm going to pre-record a few of these whilst I'm away, so I don't have to carry them all and have extra weight and luggage space. But I'll only tag them on the days that they're due to be open. So hope you enjoy those advents. I have some plans for one crochet, one knitting, but